If you can't, well, oops, I guess. No, I'm kidding. Hello, Donks. How you going? How's it all going? Let me get this show on the road. Actually, hang on. I know why I did this. Whoa, what's happening here? Let's pop that back up to 50% so I can actually hear what's happening. What just happened there? Oh, Ducky has subscribed for 8 months on. Thank you so much. That's incredible. And same to Donks. Thank you so much for the 8 months of subs. That's incredible. Thank you both so much. Wow, 8 months. That's a little redonkulous, I'm not gonna lie. Wow, how are you both today? We've just got to find the Master Sword and that's it. Hey, new chair. It is indeed a new chair. It is indeed. I am very excited that it's a new chair. It means that I no longer have to deal with the crippling back pain of sitting on an exercise ball. And I love that for me. So I appreciate you noticing. It is a very nice new chair, straight off the sale bin at Officeworks. 10 out of 10, can recommend. How you going, Ducky? We still need the Master Sword. That's all we have for this seed, and then we've got a new exciting seed. So we best hope we find the Master Sword soon, because I've got a new exciting seed. And I kind of started doing that and then realized very much at the last second, just as I was hitting start, that we still had a seed to finish. I'm already emotionally done with this seed. That's fine. My children are goblins today, but we are good. Tiny says hi. Hello, Tiny. Hi. How you doing? How's it going? Are you being a good Tiny? I hope you are. Oh dear. Alright, sorry, I'm just trying to think. Let's go to CAC. Yes, how are we all? How are we doing? How's it all going? I am doing quite well. Hey, Snacky! Welcome in! Welcome in, Snacky. How you doing? One last fish for the year. Indeed. Fish. I love that. Thank you so much. Oh. Okay. Okay. Checks out. Let's get this fish going. 5-minute timer, please. Fish. There's our 5-minute timer, fish. Thank you so much for that, Snacky. I appreciate it. How are you doing, Snacky Fish? I'm doing alright, all things considered, Fish. I'm not gonna lie, I feel very snug right now, Fish. So I've got my air conditioner going, because it's a hot day today. I've got my air conditioner going behind me. Actually, Fish, bear with me, Fish. Fish. There we go. Bear with me for a second here, Fish. Ah, that's much better. Oh, Fish! Here I am just changing the aircon settings so it's actually blowing on my face, Fish. And something just happened, Fish. Whoa! Merry Christmas, streamer. Hello, Eat Fish. Thank you so much, Fish, for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much, Fish. So that's to a Friendly Phantom, APC, Pensenta, Snacky, and Sonjif 2 Fish. Thank you so much, Eep. I appreciate it so much, Fish. That's awesome. Merry Christmas. Yes, how was everyone's Christmases, Fish? My Christmas was well, Fish. I was doing alright, Fish. I had a lovely Christmas with friends and family and buying chairs in the Boxing Day sales, Fish. How was everyone else's Christmas? I want to hear about it. Thank you again, Eat Fish. I appreciate it, Fish. Alright. stuck on the seed you could throw in the towel and check the spoiler log, fish. Do not remind me. I have no idea where the Master Sword is. Do not remind me, fish. The typical food coma Christmas. Honestly, very valid, fish. I feel that. I feel that, fish. I love that. I ate so much food. It was so worth it. Do I have a bottle fish? I do. Let's just take this big poe because it's a check fish. Ugh, that's good water fish. What the? That checks out, fish. Oh, that's so funny, fish. I forgot. I genuinely forgot that crowd control was on for a second there, and I was wondering how on earth the bloody post soul did that to me, fish. Oh, that's so funny. Yes, I'm very comfortable right now. I've got the aircon pointing on me, and I'm not gonna lie. I've got my feet soaking in a foot spa right now underneath my desk. I'm giving myself like that, 5-star treatment, fish. It's so good, fish. All right. No pictures of it, you weirdos. Fish. Well. There we go, fish. Tiny thought it was hilarious that you drank at the same time as Link, fish. I love that. I did indeed. I didn't even notice it, but I totally did, fish. That's actually so funny. I didn't even realize I did that, fish. Alright. Let's hand in this thing just in case. Did I not check any of these pots, fish? Thank you, fish. Oh, it didn't count as a big pie. Alright. I'm not doing that, fish. Did I never check this, fish? Sorry is song, fish. Excellent. I could have sworn I checked adult pot room, fish. Did I not do this, fish? I mean, there wasn't anything of value in here, fish, so... Also, that's our 5-minute timer done on fish. Thank you so much for that. Alright. Where to next? Actually. Where's my notepad? My notepad might help with this. In theory, if I knew where my I know where my notepad is. It's in the other room. That's fine. That's fine. Thank you so much for the 5-stream streak, Eve. Wow. Okay. I'm not gonna be bothered getting my notepad right now, especially considering my feet are in the foot spa. Thank you so much for the hype train. That's to Donks, to Ducky, to Eep. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. That's incredible. That's not a big po, is it though? No. Alright, cool. Okay, let's go see what different dungeons are. Hey, Soup! Welcome in! How you going? How's it going? Welcome in. Thank you so much for the resub. Again, everyone on the 8-month streaks. I've been an affiliate for about 8 months now, so thank you all. That's incredible. How you doing? I'm driving, I'm afraid, but I'll be home in 40 minutes and listening and lurking. Big pie in front of Gerudo. Yeah, that's true. I just can't be arsed doing it if I'm being honest. I don't know if I can be bothered. Yeah, it's not a big po, it's a big chunga 67 skibbity. Sometimes I regret being able to read. Oh dear. Well, drive safe, Soup, as well. Please drive safe. Had a lovely day today. I've been out the whole day with my friend and had a lovely day. How was your day? That was a lot of days. Oh, this is vanilla and we've already done it. I know that much. Yeah, my day was good. I spent it, what did I spend my day doing? Cleaning mostly. I spent my day cleaning and getting stuff done. I've got a load of washing in. I've almost completely de-Christmasified my house now. So, I took my Christmas tree down today and all my decorations, and I know it's super early, like, I don't know how it is for other people, but in Australia, it's typical to keep your Christmas decorations up to, like, early mid-Jan. But I knew I was not going to have the motivation to be able to do it later on in the month, and I had the motivation to do it today, so I was like, screw it, why not just do it today? It makes sense, right? So, but, yeah, I just did a lot of cleaning. Wasn't that special, but you know what? I'm excited to start the new year, with, like, you know, a semi-clean house. And I say semi-clean, but, you know, trying it up. Keeping the Christmas lights out, everything else is cleaned up. Yes, I've got the Christmas lights out still. I will say that, absolutely. Still got the Christmas lights out. There we go. I feel that. I've got the Christmas lights still, but not the not anything else. Everything else I packed away this morning. Hey APC, how are you? How was Christmas? You're back from holiday. That's awesome. So am I. I didn't go anywhere, but I was just Christmas stream not compatible for some reason. So I feel that. But hey, yeah, how was your holiday? Did you go anywhere or do anything exciting? I was just saying my big exciting plans for the day were cleaning, so it was super exciting. No, I'm actually excited to have a semi-clean house for the new year. There we go. Spend time with the cousins up in the sunny coast. Nice. That's awesome. I would love to go spend some time up on the sunny coast in Christmas and I want to go on holidays now. I'm not working. I'm on annual leave for another week still, which I'm very excited about, except I really wanted to go on holiday somewhere, but then I realized I'm poor and trying to afford a wedding, and none of that is actually compatible with going away on holiday. So, she's fine. Hello, Placehold! Wow! Hello! Welcome in! Where did my sword go? Did I not have a sword equipped this entire time? I thought okay, whatever. My cousin invited me, I'm lucky. Yeah, that's awesome! Okay. Yeah, go away. My birthday's in Jan. Christmas had to be packed up by my birthday, but the lights turn on for one night for that one night after the new year, and then get packed up. That's very fair as well. That's very fair. Hello, Placehold. Thank you so much for the resub. How you going? It's been a while. How's things going? We are looking for the Master Sword. Once we find the Master Sword, we can be done with this seed. And I'm very excited to be done with this seed because we have a new seed ready to go that I was really excited about. And then I realized that we've actually got to finish this one. So I'm in a hurry to finish this. There we go. Yeah, how's it going, Placehold? Ooh, big Bombad. Nice. Whee! I was staying in a hotel. Maybe go camping. It's pretty cheap if you got one. No, I don't really have much for camping. I've never actually been out camping in a tent before, kind of thing. It's something I wouldn't mind doing, but I've never been doing it. My birthday's in January too. Well, happy birthday for January, both you and Ducky, was it? Yes, Ducky. Happy birthday to both of you for January. Did you just watch her fall down, or was it just me? Excellent. There we go. What do you need to finish? We just need Master Sword, and we've got no clue where it is. Once we find Master Sword, we are good to go. We are HOTTOGO. Wow, okay. Okay, that's not a reference I expected to make. I've been very busy. I work pretty much almost 7 days a week in the lead up to Christmas, so I'm much more relaxed now. I can imagine you are. I can very much imagine you are. Hopefully you're having a nice relaxing break. No, she did. I'll be 23. Wow, there you go. 23. To be young again. Happy 23rd for the 6th. I agree. Happy 23rd for then. That's awesome. There we go. Damn, I don't have the points track. That's alright. Alright. Let's take Bugalagussy with us. What's her name? Rudo, that's it. Excuse me. Rude. I want... There you go. I just wanted to show off that you can throw Ruto at that switch to activate it, which I think is really funny. Just saying. Alright, I'm choosing a restaurant to book. Ooh, nice! That'd be good. I've got to look at restaurants for something soon myself. Whee! Sword! Oh! I wasn't paying attention. Donks let me choose the sword. Hang on. Donks is letting me find the sword. Let me figure out how to pull up the... Find a green rupee. I have never spent the green rupee. I have never spent... That was last seed anyway, but I have never spent the green rupee. Master Sword. That can't be right. Really? Really? Really, game? Okay, well, we're getting out of here because this has nothing for us. We're getting out of here because this has nothing for us at all. I couldn't redeem the thing. Obviously, Dodonks stole it from me. Good on Dodonks. No, I'm kidding. No, I appreciate it. Let's get out of here. So, the Master Sword, if I'm reading this correctly, which, look, to be fair, there is a good chance I'm not reading it correctly. If I am, in fact, reading it correctly, it's in the dumbest location possible. And in fact, it was a check that I was looking at last time going, oh, can I do this while I'm here? Probably not. That's fine. But now that I know it's there, we're going to do it. We're going to make sure we can do it no matter what. I don't know how we're going to do it, but sure. Actually... Okay, Playsold has a new challenge for us. We must say, whoa, mama, before you say anything. I'm not doing anything wrong. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. There we go. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. Are you kidding me? Also, I didn't mean jump. I don't know what you're talking about. I just want this scene to be done with. That is the stupidest thing ever. Alright, now let's 5-minute timer, please.
5 minutes.
Whoa, mama! We are now in go mode! Whoa, mama! Let's go! We are now going straight to Genon's Castle, and we are getting this done with because we've got a new seed coming up soon. Whoa, mama, how do you get there, vanilla? You need the long shot, and I do not want to go bother finding the long shot. Oh, whoa, mama! Let's go. We are going straight to Ganon's castle now. I'm fairly certain we have the key. Yes, we have the key. So all that we need to do is, you know, go beat Ganon. Whoa, mama! Whoa, mama, let's go! And while we are going... Well, mama, heads or tails has started! Thank you so much, Placehold, for the challenge. I love it. Whoa, mama. I will say, one thing that I have mixed feelings about, I both love and hate, is the updated Rainbow Bridge in the 3DS version of Ocarina of Time. It looks objectively better, but I don't know, I like the original Rainbow Bridge. Just saying. Whoa, mama, what does Sheik say now? If you're ready, then proceed. Well, mama, do you still have the big Go Mode screen stickers? Not for Ship of Heineken, no I don't. So that's something that's on the other trackers. This has its own inbuilt tracker, so I don't have a Go Mode button. At least I don't think I do. Whoa, mama, that was pretty good. Whoa, mama! Whoa, mama, can I please get a hit in? Thank you. I don't know why that sucked. Whoa, mama. Whoa, mama, since when can we see your inputs? Oh, you can see my inputs. Whoa, mama, I did not realize that. Wait. Whoa, mama, how do I... There we go. Put that... There. Whoa, mama. Whoa, mama, now you can see my inputs. That was its own separate window last time, so I didn't realize it was now inbuilt into it. Whoa, mama. Yes, you can watch my very boring inputs. Oh, why are they both? Whoa, mama. Hi, Chris. Whoa, mama. Hi, Chris. Oh, I don't like this. Whoa, mama. I don't like this. Whoa, mama, that was some synchronized slaying right there. Also, whoa, mama, hi, Chris. How you doing? How's it going? I just saw the message that you sent me earlier, and I'm totally going to check out that Majora's Mask thing that you sent me, so thank you. Hi, how's you? Whoa, mama, I am doing good. I've also been challenged to say, is that the hammer? Huh. Whoa, mama, I guess that's pretty cool. I've been challenged to say, whoa, mama, before I say anything. I found the green rupee. Whoa, mama. Whoa, mama, how you doing, Crit? Where did all my buttons go? And that's the end of our Whoa Mama challenge. Thank you so much for that placehold. That was fun. I enjoyed that. Excuse me for a second. Okay. I don't know if anyone has had that issue where if you have a smartwatch or an Apple Watch and the skin starts to blister if you wear it too often. But that's happening to me, so I just have to switch arms. Alright, yeah, I'm doing alright. We're doing well. It's, we're right at the end of the seed, which is good, because we've got a brand new seed ready to go. So I'm very excited for that. And thank God we have the key, because if we didn't have the key, that would be really awkward. That was great. No, I agree. That was so fun. Many tricks are up my sleeve. To save yourself, you better leave. That rhymed. Interesting. Alright. Let's go. How far into this am I going to be able to get before I get transported back to Link's house? And I've got the wind blowing as well. I can't even see. That's so funny. Oh, whoa, mama. What the Damn it. Oh, she's got inverted controls as well. And I can't set target. Excellent. And I've lost all my items again. What? I guess I will save. Okay, I'm figuring it out. Okay, I still can't see anything of which I am doing. That's still a slight issue. There we go. That also didn't help. Okay. Oh, wait, okay, I have my set target back. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot that there were worse things you guys could do to me than just, you know, transport me back to Link's house. Where have the upgraded data graphics come from? They are a graphics plugin that's compatible with Ship of Hanukkah. We've had this the entire time. It's just it's really noticeable. Also, we are almost dead. Do I consider this a wash or waste our blue potion? I'm gonna consider this a wash, basically. I think we might restart. I don't know how this is gonna work. Oh! Okay. I can't even hit the pots. There we go. I want the magic. Give me the magic. Okay. Why am I wearing hover boots? Is that me or the game? Okay. Now we're gonna have to climb up, but the moment we get to the top, Ganon's gonna start attacking us. So we're just gonna have to be very careful. There we go. Sure! That actually worked out. I'm not mad about that. die just then. That's ridiculous. That's low-key a little ridiculous that we didn't die just there. A Tiny just said it's like playing catch or tennis. That's it. Legitimately, that's it. Bear with me for a second. Like, there we go. I'm a little terrified about this crashing, so we're just gonna save here, I think. Hey Sal, how was your Chrissy? Yeah, not bad. It wasn't bad at all. Had a great time. I was just saying that I started packing down my Christmas decorations today, which is like super early, but the moment I have motivation to do it, I have to do it, because otherwise I'm just never gonna do it. You know what I mean? But no, it was great. How was your Chrissy? How was your Christmas? I saw you streaming the other day and I meant to watch, but unfortunately I just, oh, I've got full health. I forgot about that part. Come on, Zelda, let's go. Come on. It's been so long since I've done Tower Collapse. Yeah, how was your Chrissy? I saw you streaming the other day and I was gonna join, but unfortunately I was out with family, so. There we go. Whoa, there we go. Hang on, I've got a big message there. Hey, Loves XX. Hey guys, I downloaded the new version of Shipperfunnikin and now my Zelda game is running so laggy. Something's wrong, and for some reason I can't join the Discord for help. So mine is a little bit laggy at times and it is prone to crashing, but that's, well, okay. I feel like that's probably more the crowd control aspect of it than Shipperfunnikin. You can't join the Discord? That's a little sucky. Actually, I'm not even sure if I'm part of the Discord. Yeah. Which enemies are we facing? No, these guys. There we go. Where's the other one? Oh, there he is. Oh, you're also on a timer. Great. There we go. Unfortunately, I don't know much about fixing it. Sorry, loves. I wish I did. I wish I did, but no, unfortunately I don't. I feel like most of my lag and crashing issues is more due to crowd control rather than the game itself. But it's not normal. Yeah, as Baldhead says, it's not normal. It definitely shouldn't be laggy. Maybe have a look at the graphic settings on the game. Within the game. I found sometimes it's, for me, the graphic settings can set things off in the wrong way as well. There we go. Easy solution is to use an older version that's stable. Oh yeah, that's also very true. You can definitely use an older version. I'm sure mine's probably an older version. I downloaded it ages ago. Yeah, come on, Zelda. Yeah. I'm gonna get chip damage the entire time. Come on. It won't start up and I've changed the graph. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry. Yeah, I wish I was more help with that. I have no idea. How do I get an older version? Great question. Is this guy normally here? Or did you guys do this? I'll take the magic refill. Not gonna lie, I'll take that easy. I have no idea how you get an older version, if I'm being honest. You might just also delete, completely uninstalling it and reinstalling it's probably also a good thing for you. Sometimes I have issues launching Anchor clients. I just have to wait a minute or two while it starts up, then magically it works as intended. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's also really valid. Every so often this crashes a few times when we're playing. Again, I think that's more the crowd control aspect than anything else. But I just reset it 2 or 3 times and it's fine. It works after that. Also, in the break, I'm gonna have to fix whatever the hell I've done to this controller. The cable is stuck under my computer, so I can't lift the controller up. There we go. Alright, come on. Don't get me wrong, I love the fact that we do tower collapse in this version, but can we hurry it up, please? You haven't had a single crash yet. That's good. That's really good. Again, I think my crashing's less to do with ship itself, and more to do with more to do with the crowd control. Because it does happen if there's too many crowd control requests coming in. Not that I'm complaining about crowd control requests. Which, by the way, if you've got any coins, this is your last chance. But also, let's beat this and start a new one, shall we? Alright. Let's get to Ganon. This was a boss fight I have legitimately always sucked at. Up until recently, I've gotten better at it recently. But I genuinely hated this boss fight. Let's back to normal shoes, and there we go. Whoa! Okay, that was cool. Okay, hang on. Now I can actually see what I'm doing. That might be better. There we go. Alright. Did I? Oh, okay. Excellent. I don't think I can use any buttons right now. No. I feel that. Excellent. We're also hitting random buttons, I feel like. What? Oh, it's just bombs. I don't want bombs. Haha! No! No! That's my own stupid fault too. Yeah, that checks out. We have certainly not inverted controls, but they're not exactly uninverted either. Whoa, okay. I think they just uninverted themselves. There we go. Alright, we are down to our last little bits. Alright, where's my sword at? Where's my sword at? There it is. I will never forget the time we were playing on Ship of Harnikin, like right here, right now, and the Master Sword just didn't spawn in. That was friggin' hilarious when that happened. Also, we haven't worn the Zora tunic at all, so let's do that. Why not, right? Also, if you're fast enough, you can get a free hit there. Yeah. Actually, we are so close, and I do not want this to be beaten because of some stupid knockback or something, because I know it's gonna happen. Whoa, okay, bro, calm down. Whoa. Okay, what on earth is happening to my controls? There we go. What? Okay, I get it, bro. You're angry. There You have probably like 3 frames to get in an input if you need to. Yeah. Okay. She's mashing. Let me tell you that. She's mashing. There we go. That is a C done. GG. Woo, thank you. Alright. That was good fun. I'm glad we were able to get that done. We wouldn't have been able to do it without the donks, so we will say a big thank you to the donks there for that. I'm not sorry I hindered. That was hilarious. No, that's the whole point here. That was so much fun. That was great fun. Thank you so much for being part of that. That was awesome. We are going to go on a quick 5-minute break here just so I can set up our next seed. So we are done with this one. We're going to go to our next one. What's it going to be? Who knows? I will say we are ending off crowd control here. We are not doing any more crowd control today. But we will be starting a new seed. Just give me 5 minutes, alright? Actually, let me just quickly... There we go. We will be finishing up here, so let's get this going. Bear with me for a second. Curse you, Frosty! Sorry. Alright. Whoa. Alrighty, everyone. We're going to go on a 5-minute break. Don't go anywhere. I will see you then. Feel free to grab a drink, grab a snack, grab an aircon, grab a refrigerator, grab some hand cream. Everyone underappreciates hand cream, but it's the goat. I don't know. Grab yourself a USB stick. I don't know what you want. But don't forget to join us back here in just a few moments where we start our new seed. I will see you all very shortly. Bye! welcome back. Welcome back. I hope you had a great break. As you can tell, the gameplay hasn't actually loaded up yet, and that's because I haven't actually started it yet. So, bear with me for a second, everyone. Let's move over here, and let's grab everything up. Because the gameplay, where there is. Excellent. That's looking a little bit more complete now. Alrighty, Vegemites. Shall we get into it? Welcome to Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Majora's Mask Combined Randomizer. We have a brand new seed here today. The catch is, I had this seed built for me. I have no idea what we're in store for. I do not know what the end goal is. I don't know what items we start with. I don't know what has and hasn't been randomized. Which is absolutely wild. We've done this before and everyone seemed to love it. So I'm very excited to do this again. If anyone has any suggestions for a file name, I would love to hear them. But yes, this has been built by a good friend of mine. I very much appreciate it. I have no idea what the hell we're in stock for. I'm very excited. Yeah, let's go. Let me just quickly fix that. There we go. Alrighty, I'm still needing a file name, so if anyone's got one, please let me know. Alrighty. Alright. Noob. Noob is the name. Alright, done deal. Just to do it properly. There we go. Oh. Why do these inverted controls feel weird? Lurking. Good night, Tiny. Good night, Tiny. Have a good night. I hope you sleep well. Alright, let's see what we start off with. Okay, we're a child. We're in Kikiri Forest. That's cool. Immediately I can see grass randos on. Also, let me pull the gameplay over here. Oh, hello. It looks like internal rando isn't on. Green rupee MM. Okay, so we've got separate wallets. Inverted controls. Oh no, it's probably just from Ship of Harnikin. It's probably just from Ship of Harnikin that my brain's like inverted. Okay, so we've got separate health and separate rupees between games by the looks of it. Your controller's part of the challenge. Absolutely. And we have traps. Excellent. Let's keep a trap counter so we can see how many, what our traps are looking like, I should say. Also, I'm going to turn my gameplay down a little bit. It shouldn't impact how much you can hear, but I can barely hear I feel like I was screaming there. So, grass rando's on. It looks like internal rando isn't on, which is nice. You don't know the scene. No, the whole thing is, so pieces of heart are not shared. Okay, that's good to know. So yes, we don't know what's randomized. So I had this seed built for someone. So we've got to figure out what exactly is randomized. Of course, we don't have any strength upgrades or anything. We've got to figure out what exactly is randomized. We'd start with 5 decky sticks. Do we start with anything else? Song of Time. That's cool. Alright. So, yes, we don't know what's randomized. So we've got to figure out what our end goal is. What is exactly randomized and what isn't randomized. And we've also got to figure out, well, yeah, what exactly is randomized, because we have no idea. So this is going to be very fun. Gossip Stories Tell Lies. Thanks, Navi. So we're just going to go around here, collect some rupees first and foremost, because if the shops are randomized, I want to see what's there. If they're not randomized, we can get a shield and some decky sticks. Excellent. Fairy MM. That's fine. Alrighty, and while we are doing this, we're going to call the heads or tails we started ages ago and I completely forgot about. I think that might help. Heads or tails, please. Alrighty, Vegemite. Congratulations to whoever put in tails. Congratulations. Okay, we're gonna grab the health right off the bat. Or we can miss both. No, come on. Okay. Piece of heart and MM. There we go. I knew I could get both. So 3 pieces of heart in MM. Nice. I feel like most of these are going to be traps, and I don't want to waste too many sticks, but we'll still see what we can... Yep. Aha! Nice! Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. 2 traps. No! Bugger it. Okay. We had broken deck... Oh! Okay. Sure. We'll note down that we have a dollar. Okay. Oh, there's also an... No. Oh, actually, wait a second. Oh, wait, she's cooking. Let's ignore everything else and go straight to the shops. If I can get a shield, we're cooking. Because I can get ISG off with a shield. Okay, we've got a game plan somewhat. Okay, so we know that we now know at the very least that oh. Okay, that can't be real. That's a trap. Okay, that's a trap. I'm gonna go ahead right off the bat and say we've got a lot of traps. I'm gonna say it's a high trap quality. Yep, okay. Okay, and the bow's not shared. Excellent. This is going to be an interesting seed. Okay, no shield, but that's fine. I do want to see if that fairy bow is legit or not. Okay, so pots are randomized. Wait, we already knew that. We already got a piece of heart from one of the... Yeah, okay. I'm an idiot. Excellent. Let's collect some more rupees. Some more rupees might be good. Deku Tree seems to be open, so we can also go to that straight away. I should also check, it looks like freestanding items aren't randomized. No, freestanding hearts aren't randomized. That's excellent. Because freestanding hearts kind of sucks. Okay, let's check the pot in Link's house. This is already shaping up to be such a weird seed. Oh, a trap perchance? A trap perchance! Excellent. Okay, I'm gonna say that we have a high amount of traps. Just looking at the amount of grass checks in here, and also seeing just the fact that we've had about 7 checks and 6 of them have been traps. I'm gonna go ahead and say that we've got either a high or absurd amount of traps on. That doesn't respawn, does it? No, it doesn't. That's fine. I desperately want to check. No. Yes. No. Okay, cool. That's what I figured. Excellent. That's another trap for the books. Excellent. Okay, we're going to come back to all the grass patches. Mostly because I want to conserve what little we have in terms of deco sticks. We're also going to come back and check the rest of the items in the shops very soon. But I want to see what the Gossip Stone has for us. I also want to see a few things in the Lost Woods. And then I also want to check what the Deku Tree is and where exiting out of here goes. Ocean Spider House is foolish. Okay. That doesn't give us too much of information right off the bat about what the seed is, but maybe we'll see something, I guess. We don't really have anything that we can do against the Deku Scrub at the moment, so we're gonna have to come back for that Deku Scrub. But I just want I want this. Oh no! Oh no! Okay, bear with me for a second here, people. Bear with me for a second. I've got to go get my notepad. Hang on. Okay, I've got my notepad. This is bad. Okay. Wave Hero. Wave Hero, Foolish. Let's go hints. Bigoron. Trade. Equals light arrows. So when it says sunlight arrows, that's the light arrows. So the Bigoron trading quest leads us to light arrows, which is really cursed, I'm not gonna lie. That's rough. That's alright, we can do that. Alright, let's continue on through here and see what else we can check out. There's quite a few things that I do want to... Oh, I can put down Ocean Spider House as foolish as well. Ocean Spider. Excellent. Alright. Let's continue on. How are you all feeling? How are we doing? Any graphs here? Yes, they are both of value, but we can't do anything. I want to know if this shortcut is randomized. No. Okay. That's giving us... It's almost giving vanilla. It's almost giving vanilla entrance polarity. No rupee shuffle. No freestanding rupee shuffle. That's good. The Deku Scrubs we can't really do... Oh, actually... Okay, I don't think the butterflies are randomized. I didn't want to come down here. It doesn't look like the butterflies are randomized though, which is really good. We'll have to also check that for Majora's Mask. But for Ocarina of Time at least, it doesn't look randomized. Okay. There's a patch of grass there. No, nothing there. That's fine. Okay, cool. Excellent. Alright. That dropped nothing. Alright. We're gonna make our way through here. There's 2 gossip stones up here that I want to check. And then on top of that... Yeah. On top of that, there's also a fairy fountain that I want to see is randomized. And we want to also do the Saria song check. There we go. I wanted to play it a little more conservatively than normal, just to make sure we didn't lose health. Too much health, I should say. Alright, let's see if our fairy fountains are shuffled. This one I'm interested in. Yes, it looks like they are indeed shuffled. How many traps are we gonna get here? Okay, this is either the most bussing... I was gonna say, this is either the most bussing fairy fountain ever, or we're about to die. I'm gonna lean on the we're about to die theory. Let's grab the heart container. That's for MM. Why are we getting everything for MM at the moment? That's an actual item. That's cool. Yeah. I think we're actually about to die here. I did say it was either going to be the most bussin' fairy fountain or we're about to die. So I'm glad to know that I can call it like I see it. We're also going to go straight back in there. Now that we've gotten rid of the items, the fairy should reappear. See? So let's collect a fairy just to replenish our health. There we go. Hang on. There was an item there. Oh, it's just bombs. That's fine. We can leave those there. Alright. Alright, we're gonna start a new Gamba as well. Alright, you've got 5 minutes on this. Do you think the major areas are randomized? We will know because if we leave the if we leave Kikiri Forest and we end up in a random place, that's going to tell us if the major areas are randomized or not. So, don't forget to get in your channel points to discuss whether or not the major areas are randomized. I want to see what you think. I am very excited to hear about that. Cow in Link's house gives Piece of Heart, which tells me that Cow Rando is on. That's good to know. You don't get that hint unless Cow Rando is on. Song of Soaring can be found on Clock Tower roof. Oof, that's an ouch. SOS Soaring. Clock Tower roof. Excellent. These are good hints. Okay, these are really good things to find out. We also almost have enough rupees to check if both the Zora armor, the Zora tunic, and the powder keg. Oh, okay. Forest Temple is foolish. That's my favorite thing to hear ever. We also Child Zelda. We have to do Child Zelda. That's good to know. We're gonna save and quit because that's gonna put us still back in Kikiri Forest, like that. It's actually really good to know that we need to do Child Zelda because that means we should head straight to Castletown. Oh, that didn't give me any money. Okay, let's just do the roof here. Okay, we are going to come back and do all of these grass checks later. We only have one Deku stick, and I'd rather wait until we have a sword or a more efficient way to check all these rather than wasting my precious Deku stick, because we've only got one left now. Alrighty, it is looking like people are very much assuming that our major areas are randomized. I'm going to be excited to find that out. We're not going to find out quite just yet, though. You still got 2 minutes to get that in. We're going to check to see if the dungeons are randomized first. Powder keg is legit. Okay. Interesting. Powder keg. And we'll check the Zora tunic. I'm going to assume this is a trap. Yeah, excellent. Also, Soup redeemed a random Zelda fact. Thank you so much for redeeming a random Zelda fact. Okay, while we're here, the Kikiri. The Kikiri in development was supposed to look a lot different. So they were supposed to be wearing green like they currently do. However, they were supposed to have okay, for example, look at this one here. She's got strawberry blonde, almost ginger hair. And she has a headband on and a more fitting tunic. Originally, they were supposed to have a less fitting tunic with no belt. It was supposed to be more boxy. And they were supposed to have more traditionally yellow blonde hair, like, you know, straw blonde hair, which had like almost like the Animal Crossing flick out, if you know what I mean. It was down and out like this. And most importantly and most differently, they were supposed to wear a hat much like Link's. These models can still be found in the code of the game, which means that they were used as placeholders, or at least the design was in the build of the game up until late in development. So that's really cool. The Kikiri had they would similar enough that you could tell immediately that they were Kikiri, but very different from the final product. So there you go. There's your random Zelda fact. Thank you so much for redeeming. Is the temple randomized? Oh, okay, well we're stuck here, aren't we? That's great. Okay. Return to spawn. Okay, shuffle. Temple. Okay, Deku equals Great Bay. That's good to know. I like placeholders. So do I. Alright, let's see if our major areas are randomized. 69%. Nice. 69% of you say yes. I will take nuts any day of the week. Is she randomized? She is randomized! Wow. Alright, congratulations to everyone who said yes. That was placeholder and soup. Well done, you two. Oh, this puts us on the weird end too. Okay. Okay. I want to try and do this without getting caught. There we go. Excellent. If I did that without getting caught, I could jump down here, because there's a crate down here, and we can check to see if the crate is randomized, and we can also check the gossip stone and the heart piece check. Salbow, I didn't see a clock at the bottom of MM. We didn't go to MM, that's why. We weren't in MM. Oh, wait, we were, for Great Bay. I was not paying that much attention. We will check that out soon, I promise. This cow looks like it's got something important for us. It's got a gold ring. We will have to keep that in mind. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. We'll check it out when we get to MM, I promise. Because I do not remember looking at that, if I'm being honest. Cat Graveyard is foolish. Cat Grave. That's cool to know. We're getting a lot of foolish, but no Way of the Heroes yet. That makes me a little concerned. So if it's a no logic seed, we won't get Way of the Hero hints. So if we do get a Way of the Hero hint, we know it's a logic seed. But the fact that we haven't gotten any yet does make me a little nervy. Alright, cool. We can take this all the way down to Lake Hylia now. Let's take this all the way down to Lake Hylia. Okay, let's do a new page for locations. Okay, locations. So Kokiri to Hyrule equals Valley. G Valley. Okay, cool. That's good. We're noting things down this time. We're doing this, see? Let me back up here. Alright, I'm noting things down. I'm being good about it, or at least I'm trying to be. Goron's mask MM can be found in Termina Field. That's good to know. That's a good hint. That's a really good hint, actually. I just got back, saw no clock in MM and not much else. What have we figured out? We have figured out there's a butt ton of traps. I'm assuming most of these are traps. I'm not gonna go through and explore these grass patches yet, mostly because the only way of destroying the grass patches I've got is one Deku stick, and I want to save that one Deku stick just in case. Excellent. We have figured out that dungeons are randomized, major areas are randomized. Lots of traps, a buttload of traps. Let's see if fish are randomized. We don't have the money to go fishing. We also know that butterflies are not randomized, cows are. And we found a Dolber's remains. So that's a thing. Alright, cool. Fish, that's right, fish. Let's see if the fish are randomized. Indeed they are. There's instead of a fish, there's a bottle of milk. Excellent. Let's see if there's anything of value in here at the moment. We can't do anything here because we don't have... That's a tunic, that's a wallet. We don't have the money to go fishing. That's Kyorg's remains and Kamaro mask. Again, any of these or all of these could be traps. Hello, Kazzy! Welcome in. I see a fish challenge. Alright, bear with me for 2 seconds while I just quickly spin around in a circle here. There's a map. That's good to know. A map and a heart. Okay, we've got this. And Link dies. Alright. Well, I've got to figure out how Link's gonna die now. Bear with me for a second. And we will kill Link. I think the easiest way to go out and kill Link is to go out into Hyrule Field. No, I will not bear with you. Go perish. A scary statement anywhere else. 5-minute timing, please. Alrighty, fish. That 5-minute timer is going. How are you, Kazzy Fish? How's it going, fish? We are going well, fish. Let's go perish. Fish. Okay, fish. That's a little trippy, fish. I am so damn tired. Oh no, fish! I feel that. I feel that a bit, fish. I feel that a bit. Alright, I hear you, fish. Where are you? Come to me. Come to me, fish. Alright, fine, I'll go to you, fish. This is all in the name of Link dying, fish. We shall accept our fate, fish. There we go. Yay! There we go, fish. Link is dead. Thank you so much for redeeming points for that, Kazzy. How are you going? How's your Chrissy been? How's Christmas? How's the New Year, fish? I haven't spoken to you since your stream, I think, fish. But I was also working, fish, so it was definitely before Christmas. How's it going, fish? Alright, I think our best call of action right now, we're gonna ignore Hyrule Field, fish. We're gonna ignore Hyrule Field, we're gonna hightail it straight to Market. Hopefully Market's not randomized, we'll see, I guess, fish. If Market's randomized, then we've got a little bit of trouble for us. But we're going to check that first. Because then we can go do Pot Room, and we can also check at the same time if crates are randoed as well, fish. I think that's a good idea. I should have checked if barrels were... Okay, fish. I'm doing okay. Working on New Year's Eve and such. I'm just tired and achy. Oof. Ouch. Working on New Year's must suck, fish. Lurking now. Gonna work on a personal project while I listen. Oh, I hope it's a fun personal project, fish. And I hope you have fun with that, indeed, fish. Enjoy your lurk. Yeah. I am so, yeah. Working on New Year's. Ouch, fish. Hopefully it's not like a long, bad day for you, fish. Hopefully it's a nice, easy one. I have yet to figure out what I'm doing for the majority of New Year's, fish. I know I'm going to celebrate with my family in the evening. I've got some friends who are having a party before that, so I might stop by and visit my friends, fish. What am I doing during the daytime? I don't know, fish. 11:30 to 6:30. Ew, that's so long, fish. You poor thing. Not too bad. Well, at least you're not working the nighttime, fish. That's true. Yeah, I have not even remotely figured out what I'm doing tomorrow during the day, fish. I might drop off wedding invitations. I might go to the beach or the pool or something like that, fish. I have no idea. Okay, this is at least the market, which is good, because now we have pot room and crates are randomized. That is good to know, fish. Okay. Really? We've only gotten health for Majora's Mask so far, fish. Oh, that's cursed, fish. So Ganon Tower equals spirit fish. Alright. I normally work from 2 p.m. to like 9:30 p.m. Okay, so that's not too bad. Like, what you're doing isn't too bad, all things considered, fish. Land title deed. Alright. We've collected a whole 2 items for Majora's Mask. Now, please let that be real. No, of course it's not fish. I have a feeling the pot room's just going to be a lot of traps, isn't it, fish? Well, that's obviously fake. Yep. Also, that's our 5-minute timer up on fish. Thank you so much, Kazzy. I appreciate it. Why do I keep knocking things up there? Alright. There we go. Shut up, Navi. That was a trap. Excellent. Okay. Are we gonna find anything of value here? Probably not. Ironic that ice arrows is an ice trap. You're not wrong. Are we gonna die here? Everything is a trap. Let's collect this trap. Excellent. Oh, that's so worth it, though. That is worth every single trap we have collected. Also, please let this be an Ocarina of Time heart. Thank God. Okay. When I die to this bottle of Chateau Romani, yep. Okay. We have one transformation mask. We know where another one is. Well, we just collected that, so. Excellent. Oh, come on, Sally. It shouldn't be that hard to make a simple jump, and yet. Oh, come on. It sucks that the traps take health. And that's a level of unpredictability. I appreciate that. I'm just trying to find a nice thing to say, honestly. Hey, Keaton mask. Oh no, that's the Ocarina of Time Keaton mask. That low-key sucks. I mean, we'll take it. I'm guessing we've got no shared items. I'm gonna guess that there's no shared items. Selfless. Yeah, sorry, that was probably really loud for all the headphone users. Yes, finally. Oh, that's legit. Oh, that's good. I thought that was gonna be a trap, for sure. Where did the item go? Okay. Did the item get stuck in the roof or something? Oh. Okay, that's the stupidest thing I've ever seen, but we've got to check to see if it's legit or not. Okay. That's so stupid. Okay, I love Vanilla Gerudo. Yeah, I will say I do love Vanilla Gerudo. Okay. Of course it's the one up here. I couldn't knock over a normal one. There we go. Okay, let's take it down to the ground and then shatter it. Okay. It's better to know it's a trap than to sit there and potentially miss an item. We're just gonna sit here and farm some rupees for a few moments. Alright, we're just... I know this isn't fun to watch, but we've got to farm some rupees. In the most ineffective method possible, clearly. I don't want to collect that blue potion, just in case it is legit. No, okay, cool. There we go. Nope. Let's move back a bit. Nope. We need to check if the sculptures are rendered. Nope. Bear with me, I'm not good at this stuff. There we go. Okay, not randomized. That's good. Okay, we've got enough to check one whole item now. 2 whole items now. And we will take that. We will take that as a win where we can get it. If we need to come back for more pots, we can. But without a sword, it's just a painful slog trying to do it sometimes. Okay, grass there, crate here. I'm gonna wager this is a trap. Oh! Oh, clocks are randomized. That's actually really good to know. That's actually really good to know. Excellent. Okay. Okay, I want to shatter this in case it's got rupee in it. Is that why I didn't see a clock in MM? There should still be a clock in MM. But Mask of Truth, Ocarina of Time is useless. Postman's Hat is a trap. Let's check Din's Fire. Hey! Hey! Also one more for the trap count. Alright. Now, we don't have enough rupees to buy anything in the other shop. Why you didn't see a clock in MM, I have no idea. It's either it just didn't appear, or we just weren't paying attention. I have no idea. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't bother check it either. Okay, Sword MM, our statue Wakana Canyon, and our statue Great Bay. I kind of want to check the Kikiri sword. I really want to check the Kikiri sword, actually. Let's see what these are. Romani Ranch's Way of the Hero. This is a logic seed. This is a logic seed. Romani. This also tells me that it's not a Triforce quest. Because otherwise it'd say Way of Power, Way of Courage, Way of, Wisdom. Of course it's Wisdom, I forget. Gerudo Fortress. Gerudo Fortress, very nice. And Sacred Meadow. Sacred Meadow. Alright, let's see if the Master Sword is shuffled. Master Sword Shuffle is a good thing to check as well. Unless the door is closed. Which it is. Excellent. So we need to find the Ocarina of Time to be able to do this. Hyrule Field, Arcana Graveyard, Hyrule Field. Zelda's Lullaby. Okay, wait. Hyrule Field. Okay, cool. So we have Song of Time already. We just need Ocarina of Time to be able to open the door. Or is it just any ocarina? I have no idea. Now you just need to find those locations. Literally, right? That's it. That's exactly it. Okay. I typically don't do this, and especially now knowing that clocks are randomized. Normally I would never say let's go to MM, but I kind of want to go to MM. If for nothing else, I want to see if we can find something that's going to be able to help us search this area better. Malin friggin' electrocuted me! Malin, what you doing, bro? I feel like this might be a long seed. I think this is going to be a very long seed. I am not complaining. It has been a while since we've had a nice long seed. Butler Ace gives a green rupee. Excellent, that's useless. There we go. Alright. Let's make our way up here because we need to do Zelda's letter check now. Zelda's letter check is good. And Zelda's lullaby check, I guess, as well. Let's check all this out. What do you say? Cow beneath the well gives a fairy. Oh, so the cow was in Majora's Mask randomized as well. That's good to know. That's good to know. So we knew Ocarina of Time had a cow rando, but we didn't know if Majora's Mask had a cow rando or not. The health would be good, but it's not really worth wasting my last Deku Stick on. Oh, bugger it. I actually have to find the... Yeah. Right, I have to find the chicken to be able to move that. That's so annoying. Oh, that's actually really sucky. Okay. I guess we're just gonna get caught here and then move straight to MM. So, isn't there a glitch to get over? Yeah, but we don't have anything to do it with. That's the thing. We could get over there if we had some more items, but with no shield, we can't do infinite sword glitch without a shield. And you're forgetting that our only items include Deku Sticks, Din's Fire, which we can't use without magic, and a Deku Nut. That's it. So we're going to come back later. We are also going to do Richard Check in the night market later on as well. While Richard Check we can do, I want more rupees before we do anything else. Serenade, okay. That's cool. That's something. Okay, no, this is a trap. Yeah. That would have been so good. Redeem spoiler log for an item of my choice. Ooh. Can I hold on to that by any chance? Can I hold on to that until after we do Hyrule Field? Kikiri Forest, Akana Graveyard, Thieves Hideout, Water Temple. Yes. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, time is moving fast. Time is moving fast. That's good to know. Alright. Excellent. Write it down. Akana Bussin'. Yeah, I know, right? Excellent. Alright. We're gonna do most of this later. With time moving so fast, we should get straight out to Termina Field. We're gonna maximize the amount of checks that we can do in this time. All the traps. Yeah, I've got a feeling this is on absurd level traps. Okay. Let's get straight into it, people. This is gonna be Trap City. We're gonna just be filled with, just to the brim with traps. Excellent. Alright. This is the only reason why I am not doing all of this Zora. Is because Zora will void out with ice traps. That's a trap. Hey! I'm not even mad about being yeeted, honestly. Not even mad. Dude's got a broken back. Okay. Oh shoot! That's Fierce Deity right there. Can we use Fierce Deity? That's... Alright. Oh no, we can't. We can't. Oh, we can't use Fierce Deity. Okay, then that's fine. Fierce Deity not anywhere. That's fine, I guess. Fish! Fish! Ocarina of Time Heart. Perfect. Excellent. Yeah. I get it. There we go. Perfect. I just wanted that to shut up, basically. Okay, hang on. I wanna... Is this chest down here something? Yes, it is. Okay. Let's... Well, we're about to void out here. Excellent. Perfect. That actually worked out well, so we could go straight back up here. That actually worked out surprisingly well. This is why I'm not using Zora Link, even though it's probably better in terms of combat. Excellent. Yeah, I know, game. Excellent. That health came in clutch just then, that was good. Excellent. Okay, I know that's a trap, but I'm just going to collect it anyway so I can make sure we've collected everything in the area. Okay, that's another there and there. Alright, cool. Let's continue. continue on. This is we're up to 44 traps. 45 traps. I'm gonna say there's an absurd amount of traps here. Butterflies and Majora's Mask don't seem to be a thing either. Zora Hall is Way of the Hero. Zora Hall. Zora Hall, yeah, we got it. Fishing, that's fine. If you say Zora Hall is on the Way of the Hero, I'm gonna be mad. Progressive clock can be found in Hyrule Market. We already got that, so that's fine. Okay. We are making progress here. It may not look like it, but we are. Market treasure game gives a green rupee. I'm about to do pot sanity and grass sanity rando. Increase the difficulty. Can recommend. It is fun. I'm not making it look fun, but it is fun. That claim check is really good. That's also fake. We know that. Clock sanity and pot sanity, actually really fun. I can tell you that now. I think you'll enjoy it. You will find out that you had no idea that so many pots and stuff existed. Ocarina of Time 3rd. Eye drops. I can also shuffle crates if I wanted to. Crate Rando's not bad. Crate Rando's not bad. Eye drops and claim check are really good because that's going to help us get sunlight arrows. Excellent. Let's move out the way. Yeah, I will say all of it is really fun. Can recommend. Okay. We might as well collect one for the... Yep, there we go. Okay, we're already at night of the first day. We've got to start being really careful about our timing here. Okay, there we go, 2 more. When it hits... give me that. Okay, never mind. There we go. That's gonna drop a nothing. Okay, when it hits when it hits the end of night of the first day, it's immediately gonna trigger Moon Crash. So we've got to be very careful. Or it's either gonna do Final Hours or Moon Crash. I'm actually not quite sure which one it does. I have yet to have the balls to check it out. So we might save state soon. We know that's a trap. Excellent. We might save state soon, just so we can see what's going to happen. If it's Final Hours, fine. If it's Moon Crash, we might need to be a bit more careful. Owl Statue Zora Cape. That's good. That's a trap. Excellent. 2 more. So many traps. Yeah, you're telling me. Oh, yeah. There's a buttload of traps here. And yes, that's an official measurement. Okay, yeah. Fake shrine. Yeah. Okay. Up here in the sky, there are a bunch of blue stars. There is also one red star right there in the middle. If you can all see that. That is not a star. That is the UFO that comes and abducts Romani and the cows on night 1 of the cycle. Hey, clock day 2, so we're not going to see Final Hours. We know that's a trap. Yeah, that's the, there we go. That's actually, the, aliens that come to abduct. 1, 2, 3, there we go. We also have Powder Keg and Goro Mask, and we know that Romani Ranch is Way of the Hero, so I think we should go there next. That makes sense to me. Also, I need to turn this game down a little bit. I can barely hear myself. There we go. I feel like I'm shouting again. Alright. I didn't feel bad wasting a Deku stick on that. Hey! Bomb bags! That's good. And an ice trap. Excellent. Oh, wait. I marked bomb bags on the wrong one. There we go. I'm not gonna lie. That was weird. I could have sworn I just heard someone yelling out the back of my door, like out the back front door. It sounded like my father yelling at me for a second there. Hey, thank you so much for the on-screen celebration. I appreciate it. There we go. I'm glad everyone's enjoying the traps. They are fun. We had 6, 7 traps. White. Now we're at 69 traps. Nice. Alright. We're at 70 traps, people. This is a little redonkulous. Okay. Excellent. Oh, I want the hearts. Now, the reason why I did that is because... No, there is a pot up there. No. There we go. Perfect. No, that's not it. We're gonna see if we can get this. If we can't, no big deal. I feel like I can't get it with this angle. Unless I go up here. If we can't get it, we can't get it. It's no big deal. It just might be nice to be able to see what it is. Hey! It's a trap. There we go. Excellent. Worth it. We're also going to void out here. That's fine. Excellent. Let's go back over here. We knew that was going to void us out, so that's fine. Alright. Let's continue on. Oh, crap. I should really stop doing this as Zora. Take 3. Alright. Alright, new Gambra is starting, by the way, in case you want to do that. Alright, you have 5 minutes on this one. Will we reach 100 traps by the time we're done exploring Termina Field, including the Cow Grotto? I'm going to say including the Cow Grotto. Ocarina of Time. Don't forget to get in your channel points for that one, because it is a big toss-up as to whether or not we hit 100. 100's still a lot. That's still 30 checks. However, we're hitting quite a few checks. We're already at 75, because that blue is also a trap. I forgot to mention that. There we go. So don't forget to get in your channel points. 80% of people think we are, we're not going to hit it. That's interesting. Okay. Come on. I already found magic bombs and bomb tube bag. Nice! That's sick. We have found 76 traps. Which, like, go us, right? Dodongo is Goma. So bosses are randomized too. Bosses. Dodongo is Goma. Excellent. trap. Postman hat! Nice. That's not a trap, but that is. We'll take postman's hat. We can actually do postman's hat check now. Oh, like the postbox check. That's a trap. Excellent. Alright. We're gonna have to hurry this up a little bit. I didn't mean to throw it. Nope, stop throwing grass at him and kill him. Thank you. Oh my god. Okay, we are up to 81 traps, people. $82 traps, because I forgot to add the previous one. There we go. Excellent. And those fire arrows are also a trap. There we go. My god. Okay, let's just collect that. Knock that out the way. That's MM. Excellent. We are collecting quite a few hearts for MM, which is really nice. That's a trap. And that's a trap. We are up to 87 of 100. We are slowly but surely making our way there. Alright. This crate has something for us. That's a trap. Excellent. 88. Alright. I also just realized I now have pen marks all over my leg because I was scratching my leg with my pen. 89. Oh! That was not an attractive sound. Whoopsie. 89. I will take magic any day of the week. That's well worth it in my book. Excellent. That hook shot is definitely a trap. Come on, let me have my 2 friggin' hearts. Excellent. So that's 90. Okay, MM and MM. 90 traps. That mirror shield is a trap. Cafe's mask is a trap. We're up to 92. 93, because that bomb chew was also a trap. There we go. I already counted that that mirror shield, by the way. Did we already? Yep, we already checked that one. Okay, 94. $95, $96, $97. Piece of heart MM, we'll take that. Hey, Chateau Romani, that's good. Okay. I like the Chateau Romani. We're gonna... Hey, that's a legit moons tier. And a non-legit fire arrows. Excellent. Did I mark off the trap for that? That's a legit sniffer mask. I'm gonna say I didn't mark off the trap for that. Hang on. Sniffer, sniffer, sniffer. There we go. 97. Someone recently turned around and said, is the sniffer mask the most useless item in the game? And, yes. Yes, it is. In case you were ever wondering, yes. It is the most useless item. That sword is a trap as well. So is the Rando bottle. 98. 99. Ooh, that's a legit magic bean. Nice. We'll take a legit magic bean. Alright, let's grab our fake sword for 100. There she is. Alright. 102? Oh my god, okay. Hello, Paranoia. Hello, how you going? How's it going? We are struggling a little here, not gonna lie. We have the poacher saw. Excellent. That's something. We're also gonna save state here. And that might seem really weird. However, we're already at 4 p.m. And 5 p.m. is gonna come with, night of the second day is gonna come very quickly. 103. Okay, we're just gonna take this moment to try and check as many gossip stones as we can. Progressive clock can be found in Hyrule's marker. We already knew that. Oh, right, we have magic. Excellent. Another trap. Another trap. Again, we're gonna save state quickly. Odd mushroom and another trap. So we can tell time is running fast because these clocks are running much faster than normal. Okay, what happens on restart? Have we lost anything? Excellent. That's good to know. We're gonna leave it there so we don't lose any items. There we go. That's why I save stated, because I did want to check that. Did you lose? We lost our Chateau Romani, which was probably the big thing that I was unhappy about losing. So, but we have got quite a few, we've got quite a few things that we can do here. We can now go check out the rest of this. We have a whole bunch of things we can do here. I just wanted to see if we could get more items in Termina Field. We got plenty of items for Majora's Mask. Not for here. Whoops. That's fine. Actually, what trading quest items did we get? Nothing in the child. Everything in the adult. Not everything in the adult, but all of the trading quest items we got as adult, which is good because that's going to help us get to light arrows all that much sooner. So if the goal is Ganon and Majora, like I believe it is, we are going to need those light arrows. We're also going to go this way to see what's over here, to see where this leads to. Because last time we hopped right down to Lake Hylia. Let's see where this goes this time. Okay. Not great. Climb anywhere isn't on, by the way. So this is... Oh, okay. Sure. There we go. That doesn't actually do anything for us. So we will need Zelda's letter to get back up there if we wanted to. However, we don't necessarily need to at the moment, which is nice. Hey! Bombs in Ocarina. That is a big find. That's a big find. I'm glad. I'm happy for that. Okay. Let's try and... That was really bad. Okay. There we go. Perfect. So you might be wondering why I'm collecting Skulltula tokens. It's primarily because I don't know what the Skulltulas are going to lead to, so we might as well collect them while we can here. Okay. What about the crate here? Let's go see what Skulltula is. 106. I'm going to assume we're on absurd levels of traps. There is different levels. Absurd level is one of them. Actually, we have no way of grabbing that grass at the moment. And again, I'm trying to preserve my last Deku Stick. The last melon. Trap. Excellent. Alright, let's go see what sculptures get us, because that's going to be the big one. That's the big one I'm actually kind of nervous about. Ooh. I know I said that while actively walking away from the sculptural house, but bear with me. Like, yeah, she'll be right. Alright, sculptural house, let's go. I'm a little nervous. Because remember, it won't tell us if it's a trap or not. Okay, 10 bomb shoes, OOT, that's fine. We can ignore that. Gatto's mask for 50 spiders. We don't actually need Gatto's mask, do we? So the only thing that Gatto's mask would possibly give us is access, typical access up to Icona Canyon. However, with randomized locations and our statue randomization, I don't think we're going to need it. Mountain title deed for 30. Ooh, that actually might be necessary, I don't know. Ice arrow OOT for 40. Nope. Nope, not doing that. Milk for 20. You know what I'll miss? Our first connection with my first band in-game action. Backflip only. I love to see that, Kazi. Bet. 5-minute timer, please. Let's do some backflipping. That way. Fish? Trap! 109 traps. Oh, crap. Oh, well, that's fine. Actually, no, I do want to go there. Hey, thank you so much for the follow, Mr. Eugene Krabs 8391. Thank you so much for the... Thank you so much for the follow. How are you going? Hi, how's it going? It's going good. How about you? How are you going? I love the name, by the way. That's the wrong angle. Yep. Not even close. That's fine. Let's... Boom, boom. Good things. That's good. Thank you so much for the follow. I hope you're enjoying yourself. We are challenged to only backflip for the next 5 minutes. No. Yeah. Ooh, she's good. Okay, I can't actually backflip in the house, so you're just gonna have to bear with me for 2 seconds. 20 rupees and nothing. I just went and had a haircut. Nice, nice. What's the new style looking like? How's it all going? Yeah, we're going well. We have found 109 traps in our Ocarina of Time Majora's Mask combined randomizers so far. We don't know exactly what's randomized. I had this seed built for me by some friends, so we're figuring out what's randomized at the same time as, you know, all of you. Okay, this way. This way. Hey. No! Excellent. Much better now, shorter and thinner hair. Lovely! Especially, I don't know where it is for you, but especially where I am, it's really hot in the middle of summer right now, so, shorter, thinner hair, lifesaver, literally. There we go. Randomizers are good fun. They are good fun. I am enjoying this. We have no idea what's randomized, so it's making a bit of a challenge, but a fun one. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I'm in Southeast Queensland. Oh, there you go. I'm, New South Wales. So, I feel that. There we go. Although, I suppose it would be much more humid for you, really, at the moment. There we go. How was your Chrissy and New Year? Hope you had a good one. I know I certainly did. Believe it or not, I was a good girl this year and Santa recognized that, so I'm a happy chappy. Okay, so that's, let's put that down in the location. That's, Hyrule to Zora River equals CAC. I'm fairly certain it was that way last randomizer too, which is funny. Alright. Thankfully it's a little cooler at the moment, but yeah, Christmas was good, had a big feast. Oh, that's so good. I'm so glad to hear that. I actually haven't eaten yet. I haven't had dinner yet. I haven't eaten yet. The moment you mentioned big feast, I was like, oh, KFC sounds really good right now. I don't know what that says about me, but oh, I could do with some. I could do with a fat KFC feed right now. I don't have any money to do so, but. All right, what's this? Hyrule to CAC equals Zora's River. This was last seed as well. Hyrule to CAC equals Zora River. Perfect. Also, Ducky, you put in a redeemed spoiler log check ages ago, and I have never redeemed it. I completely forgot about it. So we'll do that in just a second too. I love the Giant's feast from KFC and a good bacon and cheese zinger. Oh, that is actually making me so hungry. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, and that's our backflip anywhere challenge done as well. Thank you so much, Kazi. Alright, that's Keaton mask as well. That's good. I'm okay with wasting bombs for one patch of grass. It's gonna be a trap. That's fine. That's actually Circus Leader's mask. Nice. Wasn't it CAC to Gerudo on? Oh yeah, that's right. You're actually right on that one. It must be a previous seed I'm thinking of. I know I have had a seed where it was reversed like this. Okay. What's Bean Seller selling? Oh yes, check spoiler log. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Ducky, on that. Progressive clock, 60 rupees. Okay, we want that. Oh, we absolutely want that. That's a good thing to find. These rupees, these are not giving rupees. I want the bombs though. Also I saw you put in a redeemed spoiler log, but I can't find it in chat. I don't have it on my end actually. Go away, chicken. I'm trying to get some rupees. Actually, alright, fine. Let's take the chicken and go up. We'll remember that there's a clock there. But we'll also redeem spoiler log for an item, because I was just about to forget again. Where's the randomizer file? There it is. Okay. Sorry it took me so long to get to it, I actually forgot. Sorry. Okay, let's go back up file, back up file. There it is, spoiler log. I put it in when I said look for a green rupee and I got an out of stock, but it stole my points, so now I'm sad. Oh, I'm sorry. That sucks. That sucks. Okay, let's pop this bad boy down. What should we look for? I'm gonna look for the Kikiri sword. I was gonna say, I don't want to find anything that's game breaking, like the Master Sword or something like that, but something that's helpful. Kikiri sword. There's a Kikiri sword in Termina Field. There's an Ocarina of Time Kikiri sword in Termina Field. That's good to know. Excellent. Kikiri sword, Termina Field. Once we find another clock, we will have to go back there. Once we get another clock, we will go back there. Alright. And if this bean seller actually has a clock and not a trap, we can go get a Kikiri sword ASAP. Which means that we can then start exploring more of Hyrule Field as well. That pot looks vanilla. What does the grass patch look like? Okay, grass patch is also vanilla, and oh, that's a Deku Seed upgrade. That's actually pretty solid. I wouldn't mind a Deku Seed upgrade. Oh, I could would totally go for KFC, but Red Rooster! Oh my god. I should stop thinking about food, especially food I can't afford. Oh, Tropicana meal? So good. This is not me hinting, by the way. This is just me daydreaming. You got me thinking about it now. Oh. Alright. Let's see what this has for us. It's too cold here right now. Oh, that's right. You've got the cold weather right now, don't you, Kazzy? Lucky duck. Alright, let's see what's a trap here. One trap. That was the progressive strength. That was a trap. Shadow Medallion is legit. Excellent. Another trap. I forget that you have cold weather, Kaz. Giant's Mask. That's cool. Hey, a shield in MM is solid. This was a good, a good fairy fountain. -3 degrees Celsius. Holy cow. What's our weather here? 22 degrees Celsius right now. Actually, that's not so bad. 22 degrees is what I call a nice night. Alright. Which is really nice because I'm going to go out and after I finish streaming, I'm going to go into my garage and, you know, do a little bit of a workout in the garage. Every so often, a lot of my neighbors, I don't know, I either must live in a really fit neighborhood or these people have a lot of trash, but every so often I see like a piece of exercise equipment on the sidewalk as like, you know, a giveaway or a trat or like a throwaway or whatever. And 9 times out of 10, they're in fairly workable condition. So I've built myself a fairly decent home gym just based off the crap that I find off the streets, off the street. So I can go to the gym. I can go to the gym in my garage after work. Oh, alright. Oh no, Cassie's in ad jail. Oh no. Sorry, Cassie. Could be used out. Yeah. I'm actually kind of proud of myself. So this year I have spent a lot of time just glowing myself up in like the most low-key way possible. I don't know. Cash is talking about a home gym made of equipment picked up from the side of the road that still works. Yeah. It sounds really cheap when I say it like that, but yes. I mean, it is really cheap, but an effective really cheap. Fire is twin mold. That's good to know. Well, don't you have a wedding, or has that happened? No, I still have a wedding to pay for. Trust me, I still have a wedding to pay for. And I'm paying for it. Fire equals twin mold. Fire, twin mold. Excellent. No, it's good, especially in this economy. That's it. Well, that's a trap. We knew that. Excellent. There we go. What was I saying? Mask of Truth, that's a trap, of course. Yeah, I've spent a lot of, not a lot of effort this year. That sounds a bit much. But I've spent some effort this year into making myself not only look good, I guess, but also feel good on a budget. So I do have a gym membership. I absolutely have a gym membership. Deco stick upgrade would be really good if that's legit. Hey, nice. That's a well worth. That's a trap. That's a trap. Excellent. We're gonna leave while we're still ahead. We have no money for that clock upgrade now, but we can find some. We can mark off decorative nuts and sticks for both of these. There we go. But yeah, so I've spent a lot of time, or like a fair amount of time, trying to sort of dole up on a budget sort of thing. So, I'm not the richest of gals. I feel like that's, in this economy, a fairly safe assumption for most people. But I'm not the richest of gals. I'm lucky enough to live in a beautiful place, and I'm also unlucky enough that I pay rent by myself. I pay the sole amount of rent and the sole amount of bills and all of that. So I try and make things happen on a budget. And I have a gym membership, that's true, but it's the things like nails and haircuts and pedicures and you know, all those things that you do to make yourself feel good and look good. All of that's just gone off the edge. I can no longer justify a set of nails in my area is now like 80 to 120 bucks. And your girl can't justify that. So I've spent quite a good amount of time sort of investing in myself. Like learning how to do my own hair and nails, and like my own nails and my own pedicures, and learning how to dye my own brows and keep them shaped, and doing skincare and gym routines and stuff like that. And you know what? I'm proud of that. I'm feeling good. I'm looking good and I'm feeling good. So I'm not too mad. All of that rambling to turn around and say, I'm proud of myself for that, but yeah. Also, if you got time tomorrow, it's New Year's Eve. Start the new year in a nice way, like for yourself. Like put on that face mask, paint your nails. Why not? If you have the time. Good for you, Sal. Thank you. I try. And I'm trying not to brag or anything, but it's also a little bit of a brag, and I feel like that's okay. I want to hear from you guys. What's your New Year's resolutions? If you do New Year's resolutions, what are your New Year's resolutions? Mine includes stream more and have fun with you guys. Get married. Wait, no, hang on. That's gonna happen no matter what. That's not a New Year's resolution. That's just something that's gonna happen. Get married without tearing my hair out from stress. That's it. Hey, Kikiri sword in MM. Nice. I'll take a sword in MM. A shock trap. Excellent. I think that's the legit. Yep, that's a legit one. Jabby Jabby's belly. We'll mark off that we have these two. An ice trap, an ice trap. I think that also might be the legit emerald, because we knew that they were both here. Yep, that's a legit emerald. Oh. And the last one's in Iconic Graveyard. There we go. Because we've got more deku sticks now, I'm not too worried about wasting them. Ooh, especially if we can get this going. So, there is a way to glitch it so you can reuse the same broken deku stick. We have night 2 now! Okay, that's really good. I'm actually chuffed with that. Night 2 is really good to have. Yeah, what are my New Year's resolutions? Work out more. I wanna work out more. I wanna run a 10K next year. 2026, I'm gonna run a 10K, the 10K mini marathon. I'm excited for that. Keep playing games with you guys, obviously. What else? I don't know. I just wanna look good, feel good, have a good time, and chill, I guess. That better not have ruined my deku stick. No, it didn't. Okay, cool. That's 3 more traps for the books. Honestly, I'm okay with collecting traps because it just means that we're doing something. Okay. 2 more. We will go straight back to MM in a second to get the sword so we don't have to keep doing this. I just wanted to see... we can also get that Deku stick. That's a good thing to collect. Excellent. Alright. Once it hits daybreak, we're going to go back to Majora's Mask to pick up a sword. Now that we can, that's a great idea. But yeah, what's everyone's New Year's resolutions? Even if your resolution is, you know, survive the year, that's still a great resolution. I've had a lot of times where my resolution is survive the year, trust me. Okay, shock trap. Hey, we've got a bottle in MM. Actually, we've got 2. Nope, that's not it. That's it. Okay, was there any other... Yeah, there's more piss grass. And a fish. There we go. And frozen. Yeah, we get it. Come on. Let me go. Nice. Great fairy sword. Oh, that's good. There it is. And a shock trap. Excellent. And a knockback trap. Even better. Anything else in this grass patch? Nothing. Alright, that's fine. I'm okay with what we've gotten here so far. We're gonna get rid of our Deku Stick now. Thank you, Deku Stick, for your service. Terminal field music stones give purple rupee. That's easily ignored. Excellent. And another trap. Wonderful. Alright. Perfect. Alright. Let's go back to Majora's Mask, see if we can find a sword. Having a sword here, like having a sword in Majora's Mask, now that we do, is also going to be much easier. What am I trying to say? It's going to make it much easier to clear out the checks in... Oh, we missed a patch there. There we go. It's going to just make it a lot easier to clear out Majora's Mask as well. Perfect. Alright, let's go back to MM and check over what we've got. Check over and see if we can find the sword there. We're also just going to duck our head into Lomlon to see what that is. We're walking right past it, might as well duck our head in. It won't be... We won't spend too much time here, unless it happens to lead us to Majora's Mask, and then... Nope, this is vanilla. Oh. Fine, we'll check the pots. That works surprisingly well. Okay, piece of heart, Majora's Mask. Dodongo. Okay, so beneath the well is Dodongo. Well, MM equals Dodongo. Which we know the boss is Goma, so that's cool. Iron boots, hello. And an ice trap. I'm okay with that. Alright, we'll come back and do the rest of Lon later, but it's nice to know we've got iron boots. Hey, Jay Buckrams! How are you? How's it going? It's been a while, hasn't it? I mean, it's been a while since I last streamed. That's why. How you going, Jay Buckrams? Alrighty. How was your Chrissy? What's your New Year looking like? What's been happening? Alright. Let's head in here. I'm so good. How are you? Yeah, we're doing well. We are playing an Ocarina of Time Majora's Mask combined randomizer, except I don't know what's randomized because someone else built the seed. We have collected 135 traps so far. Oh dear. So we're doing really well. I'm glad to hear you're doing well as well. There's a lot of wells there. Nothing much, just working. Oh, late night for you, huh? Or early, I don't actually know how time zones work. I'm still bad at figuring that out. Alright. Night of the second day. We're gonna have to be quick smart with this, people. Okay, first and foremost, there's plenty of grass around here. There's also Cow Grotto. There's also that chest up there, which looks like it has a heart piece, so we can ignore that. We have very limited time to find that Gyro Mask is going to be a trap as well, because we know the Gyro Mask is in Thingamabob. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. 146. All right, let's go to Cow Grotto because that counts as Termina Field. I mean, for Christmas and upcoming New Year's, I'll be working. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's valid. I'm very lucky that I have another week off of work. But I know that's not a reality for most people. So many ice traps. Hello, Puffle Cakey. Welcome in. We do have a lot of ice traps. A lot of ice traps. Speaking of which, okay, that's OT. Okay, let's start clearing this out. Prescription. Spirit is Morpher. My faves are the knockback traps. Same here. I do love the knockback traps. Spirit is Morpher. So we have very limited time. There's another ice trap to find the sword, which is why we're sort of hightailing through this. Broken Goron sword, not what we were after, but sure. That's like the second Giant's Mask. Okay. Ice trap. I just want the Kikiri sword. And we have very limited time in which to find it. Couple's Mask is legit, and All Night Mask is legit. Cool. Excellent. That's 2 more for the books. 3 more for the books. Hey, Lens of Truth. 5 more for the books. 6 more for the books. That's legit. That's good. Okay, it's not in here. Yep, okay, cool. I think that's all. Okay. There is a chance that the sword is in the cows. Okay, I'm just gonna add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think that's how many I counted by the end of it. Oh, so you don't have an Ocarina of Time, so you're screwed if you get to end of the 3rd day. Yes, However, we're an additional level of screwed here because our clocks are randomized. So once it hits dawn of the third day, we are screwed. So the moment it hits about 5 a.m. here, we need to reset ASAP, sort of thing. Is that it? Please tell me that's it. Don't steal my rupees. That's it. Okay, we've got the Kakiri sword in Ocarina. That's good. We also have Diet sword as well. And big bomb bag in Ocarina. That's pretty good. And a Zora tunic. Okay, we have 2 more traps. Zora tunic. Sorry, I'm kind of speed running through these. Zora tunic, there we go. Okay, that's fine. You just stole the traps. That's fine. Oh. Market treasure games gives green rupee. That's fine. Let's just jump down here for a hot minute. So this guy's asleep, so he can't give us anything. That's fine. Trap. Hence why there's a little bit of a rush here. Cow mask looks like a trap as well. Absolutely, that's a trap. Alright. 169. 170. Remember last time we went to Termina Field and I went, do you think we're going to reach 100? That's a little ridiculous, just saying. Alright. Also, I do want to say a big thank you to Ducky for letting us check spoiler log on the Kakiri sword, because that's really good. Alright, cool. That's actually really good. So now we can actually start clearing out some of the grass here. Ageless tunics is on, ageless boots and swords are not. Good to know. When the hell did we get bomb shoes? I'm not complaining. But when the hell did we get bomb shoes? Okay. Sure. Let's go. That's a trap. None of the grass patches in the maze were traps, so that's fine. Fish. We also do want to get 60 rupees eventually to get the next clock progression. Or an ocarina would be nice. Because Pufflecake is right. Once we get an ocarina, we can Song of Time. So we're not going to be as pressed. Hey, an empty bottle. Nice. Okay. Let's go check the grass in the Lost Woods, because there was quite a bit of that as well. And then we can continue around, this. Does it reset the entire rando if you time out in MM? No. So as we learned, because we did go back and check this. Also, why is this suddenly so loud again? There we go. Oh, now I can finally hear. It doesn't time us out, but so we lose, it's vanilla. So we lose all of the items that, all of our bombs, all of our decky sticks and everything like that. But we don't lose core items or bomb bags, bows, etc. However, I have a bottle of Chateau Romani that I really don't want to lose. So I'm trying not to time us out on that. Piece of heart, MM, 10 rupees. Sure, why not? Again, a piece of heart can't hurt. Also, we should be on 17 in that case. There we go. Yeah, no, we're very lucky in the sense that it doesn't completely reset us, because that could have been an option. We could have in theory lost everything if we reset. That's why we did end up save stating before we checked that, just in case. Which, good thing we did. Alright, we still don't know, we still don't have slingshot to deal with that. Excellent. Thank you. Excellent. So Jabu is Deku. Jabu, my pen is running out. There we go. Jabu equals Deku. Wonderful. We are learning a lot of information. We're not gonna be able to get like a ton of stuff done here today, but we're learning the information, and that's the important part. That's fine. Okay, one trap. Oh, only one trap. Odd potion. We are getting a lot of the adult trading quest items, which is nice. 30 Deku seeds. Alright. Okay. This has some potential here. What have you got? Green rupee? No. If you want to give me like a huge rupee for 10 rupees, that'd be great. No. We are looking for rupees. Rupees would be a great thing right now. Unfortunately, we're just not having that much luck with the rupees. There is a guaranteed 5 rupees here, so we'll cut that. And get frozen, I guess. There we go. There's our guaranteed 5 rupees. There wasn't anything in the grass here, but we'll still cut it. I still get trapped even if there's nothing there. That's good to know. Wow. Wow. Okay. Let's check this. Bottle of red potion. Sure. Never trust them. Never trust a Deku scrub. Green rupee. No. We also need to add another trap to that counter. There we go. Last thing we're gonna do. Not last thing we're gonna do, but like last thing we're gonna do in the forest here. Sally? It helps if I get my sword out for these things, you know what I mean? There we go. Did I stand on it? Did I? No, I didn't. Just missed it. Alright. Hey, yo! Hey, yo! Oh, right, wrong game. Where's the ocarina here? There it is. I used to think Wolfos were so hard to kill when I was a kid. Same! Same, actually. I didn't like fighting them because I thought, oh, they take forever to kill. It wasn't until I learnt the whole part about smacking them in the back that I was like, oh, okay, yeah, no, this is easy. Also, we now have an ocarina. That's solid. We have Song of Time, and we have, there we go. At some point, we should check to see if the ocarina works in, we should see if the ocarina works in Majora's Mask. That's something we should do soon. But we're also going to see if this is a randomized location. Really, game? Okay. children in Hyrule Field terrify me until I learned that you can just walk very slowly away from them and they can never hit you. Right? Stealth children never bothered me too much because I learned that I could just stand on the path or the bridge and like the little bridge and they could never hit you. Like they would never actually spawn if you stood on the path. It was the pea-hats that always terrified me. Like the big spinny things. Didn't like them. Never have. To this day, I like that they exist, I guess. I'm not like sitting there going, yay for pea-hats. But I'm not gonna, you know, run away from them. Unless I have no weapons. Then I definitely run away from them. Excellent. Wait. We do need to check to see if age change with Song of Time is on without Master Sword. It is not. Okay, that's good to know. I didn't think it would be on, but it was something we had to check anyway. There we go. Let's see what the shop has for us. This is going to be a trap, but we might as well get it. Hey, yo! That's a bow and MM. It didn't even give me my 10 rupees back. It just straight up robbed me. Bloody hell. And that's a trap. Hookshotting pea-hats as revenge for childhood trauma. Right? Honestly, yes. Valid. Same. Alright. We're gonna just do a quick explore here. We're not gonna do anything too drastic here at the moment. Mostly because we just don't have much in terms of materials. But I mostly did this so I could see where this leads to. Yep, okay, that's another MM. And another 2 traps. I may need to do Spirit Temples. I just got my silver gauntlets. And I think it wants me to go over there, even though I don't have Mirror Shield. But I have the keyring for it, the boss key, and my boss is Rando. You still require the Mirror Shield to get to the boss door. But it could be in Mirror Shield could be in there. There is a lot of checks in Spirit Temple. If you have, especially if you have Pot Rando on, Spirit Temple's really dense with checks. Because keep in mind, even the flying pots can be randomized. So it might still be, yeah, you might be worth it for you to go. There we go. Anything in the pot up here? Ooh. Piece of part Ocarina of Time. We will take that. Also, I do anticipate that Song of Song can be found on Clock Tower Roof. We knew that. I do anticipate that I'm going to give up on counting heart pieces very soon. I don't anticipate I'm going to be able to do it full time. I'm going to forget. I've already forgotten once or twice and it's already bothered me. Alright. We'll have a brief look at the boulder room. We've got bomb shoes, right? Yeah, we're good. We're good. Let's have a look at boulder room. We can't check every boulder in the boulder room, but we can check some boulders in the boulder room, and I just like saying boulder room. Perfect. Yeah, so it might be very worth you doing Spirit. Do you have Dungeon Shuffle on or just Boss Shuffle? Okay, nothing by the looks of it. Big ol' pile of nothing. Oh, money! Oh, that's MM money. That's the one I don't need money for. Bomb Chew and MM? Sure. That's also not what I meant to do. Termina Field is on the way over here. Again, the day I see Termina Field is foolish is the day I eat my camera. Not literally. That would be really gross to watch, just saying. Okay. Dungeon Shuffle is on, so Deku is spirit for me. Ah, what you can do is once you get up to the top of, you go through the child section of Deku, or of Spirit, or the adult section, whichever one you want. And you get up to the part where you get to the chest outside. You can drop down to the entrance of Spirit Temple and then walk in to see what the temple is. Instead of having to go all the way through, all the way through Desert Colossus. Might work for you. Enemy Rando is on too. Damn, that's an interesting combo there. Okay, I just want to see what items at the top of... Okay, it's just a Greg. That's fine. We can ignore that Greg. But let's go check the chest here. Link, check the chest. It's a nice chest. Again, I'm not being weird. That is an actual quote from Link's Awakening. It's an actual quote from Link's Awakening. I'm not being intentionally weird. I'm perfectly fine at being unintentionally weird. Let's just... I want to collect the rupees up here. Then you can do Reverse Lensless Wasteland and go see the Gerudo. That's it. That's it. Reverse Lensless is so much fun. I genuinely don't know if I'm being sarcastic or not. I think I'm both being very sarcastic and not sarcastic at all, and I don't... Yeah, it scares me a little bit. There we go. I should stop intentionally copying damage. We are getting closer to our goal for, that new progressive clock. Okay. I will say, doing forward lensless Wasteland is actually kind of fun. We sometimes do this on stream. Every time I have to reteach myself the route because I just don't remember it. But reteaching myself that on the fly, kind of fun. Not gonna lie. That's, yeah, there we go. Dodongo is... Ugh. DC equals shadow. We're gonna... Bloop. I have the early child checks junked in spirit because with enemy rando, if you get bad enemies spawn after that crawl space, you can have the enemies that literally clip through. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Early child checks being junked, fair. Very valid. I can do reverse lensless 100% of the time, but I do not have the muscle memory for doing it the normal way. My entrance randos normally put me at the back of Haunted instead of the front. Interesting. That's cool. Oh, okay, so this is... Okay, so, Hyrule to Lake. Hyrule to Lake equals, Death Mountain Trail. Excellent. That's good to know. I've never had to do... Oh, no. I have had situations where I should have done reverse lensless. I have done reverse lensless. I am really bad at it. So I typically don't do it all that often. I have definitely done it, but I typically don't do it very often. But I've done forward lensless more times than I can count. Great Fairy Mask for 10 rupees. That's a trap. No, that's legit. That's cool. Again, we're not really checking Stray Fairy, so it's not really all that necessary for us to collect it. But it's nice to collect it just in case we have to do anything on the moon. If we have to do anything on the moon, it's nice to have it just in case. Sacred Meadow is by the hero. We do know that. MM. And let's just check the chest. Greg. Alright. I want to do next... Wait, do we know where Kokiri leads to? That would be a good thing to check as well. Because Kokiri wasn't vanilla in Hyrule Field. So let's quickly check that. Alright. I can't do a lot in Spirit since I don't own Zelda's Lullaby, but I can still do something in it. Oh yeah, Zelda's Lullaby in Adult is only needed for one room, isn't it? It's only... Oh. Song of Time is also needed. I think. Yeah, Song of Time is needed. No, that's still... You still should be able to do quite a bit. To be fair, it's been a long time since I've done Spirit even somewhat vanilla. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've done a lot of Spirit. Oh, okay. So, Hyrule to Kokiri is Gerudo Valley. Fortress, sorry. Hyrule to Kokiri equals Fortress. Well, we have some things that we can... Is Gerudo Wave the hero? It is indeed, you're right. I know, I wrote it down and I still bloody forgot. You're right, it is Wave the hero. And there's stacks that we can do here. There's crates on crates on crates. Look at the... I wager most of these are going to be traps, but... Speaking of which... It's time to get it on. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Alright, 2 ice traps so far. I'm gonna wager we're gonna get 5 ice traps and a heart piece. Oh, that looks like it could actually be legit. She's got a strength upgrade. That's really good, actually. And that's legit as well. Oh. There we go. Trap. Nice. I was going to say, that was the Majora's Mask sprite, so I had a feeling that was going to be a trap. Nice. That's an Ocarina of Time. Now, because we're here as child guards do not spawn in on the outside. Primarily because you're never supposed to be here as a child. So the guards just straight up don't spawn in. However, if we go inside, the guards are still there. Although we have the Gerudo card, so actually there's no real thing stopping us from going inside. Okay. Zelda's Lullaby gives me 2 checks in the main room. Oh yeah, because there's the chest, isn't there? Yeah. Oh, please tell me that's for us. No, it's not. Excellent. Does circling the stick not make ice traps go faster, or have I placebo myself? We can check. I don't know about circling the stick, but mashing the buttons does make it go slightly faster. Oh, I can't ever be mad at that. That's funny. I'm gonna wager the strength upgrade was the Wave the Hero item here, and what a good one it is too. I cannot believe I had the bad taste to think that this song was overrated. That's a trap, we knew that. Circling the stick, I'm gonna try that. Mashing the buttons does make it go slightly faster. I will say that. I've never tried circling though, that's cool. Alright, next time we get an ice trap, remind me to check that. Alright, I'm gonna wager, yeah, it was this Goron bracelet that was the strength upgrade. We can check a little bit of Thieves' Hideout while we're here. So, technically the outdoor area is considered Gerudo Fortress. The indoor area is considered Thieves' Hideout, and they are considered 2 different areas by the randomizer. So, although Gerudo Fortress may be Way of the Hero, doesn't mean that there's anything of value inside. All the inside could be dead checks. Nothing by the looks of it. Oh! Oh! Do we only have randomized in Overworld and not dungeons? Because this is all... Okay. Oh, crap. So she can, when she does her long attack, like... Oh, that's not her long attack. But she has a long attack with a long wind-up. Come on. Like that. When she starts winding up like that, if she manages to hit you, she can actually throw you in jail. Now, they put a fail-safe in the game. Normally what they do is they throw you in jail. However, the jail, you require the hook shot to be able to escape from the jail. This area you can technically do before you ever get the hook shot. So they put a failsafe in. If you end up being caught by the guards without the hook shot, instead of being thrown in jail, you actually get thrown into the base area of the game. There we go. You actually get thrown back to the entrance of the area. Which is a fun little fact for you, because a lot of people don't actually realize that you can do this without the hook shot. Okay, so we have to do all 4 carpenters to beat this area. Okay, that's good to know. We're not going to do all 4 carpenters today, which, by the way, in the German translation are named after the Beatles. But it is good to know. If I have to do it, will they still catch me? No, because I say, yeah, free to go and come as we please. But we still fight them. That's quite amusing. Wow, this is all vanilla. Okay. This is kind of good. I exited Spirit Temple, came in Desert Colossus. My Spirit Temple is GTG and I also have keys. See, there you go. It is always worth checking that. And don't forget, when you exit out of GTG again, you will have the Spirit... What's it called? Requiem of Spirit check. Wow. That was kind of bad on my memory, I'm not gonna lie. I've always wondered if that's the default game or something added by the Rando devs so you don't suffer. It's actually vanilla baseline game. Because you can do this area without a hook shot. It's a little more difficult, but you can absolutely 100% do it without a hook shot. In fact, my sister, when we used to play Ocarina of Time together, she actually made a point of going straight to, as soon as she became adult, she would go to Gerudo Valley before anything else. No, actually, she'd get the horse. Then she'd go to Gerudo Valley before anything else. Just because she loved doing that area so much. She loved doing that area so much that she would actually do it first. And that's how I know that. It is harder to do it without the hookshot, but definitely possible. For the most part. I think there's some chests and stuff that you can't grab. But still. Is that the same sister that's out playing MM? Yes! Yes, that's the one. Which reminds me, I've actually gotta go help her with that. I think she messaged me earlier saying that she was stuck in Snowhead Temple and she needed my help. So I'll have to go help her with that later. Progressive clock, 60 rupees. Please don't be a trap. No! That's rough. I'm at the maze of GTG. It's all chunk. Oh no! Oh no. Oh dear. Okay. Next place I want to go to, and this is a bit disjointed. This is a bit disjointed, I'm fully aware, but I want to go to Lake Hylia. And I don't know a better way to go to Lake Hylia at the moment. Because I forgot where Lake Hylia is. Did I write it down? No, I didn't. Might have been nice to do that, Sally. Oh well. I still cannot believe I ever thought this song was overrated. Oh, that's a good good crate there. I'll check that later on. So yeah, for years and years and years, I thought the Gerudo Valley thing was way overrated. I sit there, I'm like, it's good, but it's not great. Clearly I did not have good taste when I was younger. I'm talking like when I was like, you know, 8 or 9 and sitting there in my parents' car going, so, what do you think is the best and worst temple in Ocarina of Time? To my parents who really couldn't give a crap. Hey, large magic and MM. In fact, I constantly heard you'll never, sitting there, I'm like, you know, playing video games is not something like, you know, you can't make a career out of this, Sally. You're never going to be successful if you play video games. Imagine if you had spent half of your energy in school that you do playing video games, Sally. And, you know, I got that quite a lot. And to be fair, I feel like a lot of kids get that. A lot of kids get the, you know, imagine how successful you'd be if you didn't spend all of your time playing video games, or, you know, the amount of video game knowledge that you have, Sally, you know, if you put that to something else, it's never going to come in useful kind of thing. I just kind of want to... I want to make a comment on that in particular. The comment is nah, 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 nah. I'm kidding. No, I'm glad that I'm able to share my knowledge, and, you know, this isn't a career. Like, don't get me wrong. This is something I do because I enjoy it. It's not a career. I'm never going to get, like, you know, I'm never going to be, like, you know, one of those streamers who can stream full-time or work for, like, you know, give up their day job for this. But in this point in time, and in this moment of my life, I can make all of you smile. I can entertain all of you guys. I have no idea what that said, and I don't even care at this point. I can entertain all of you guys. I can make you guys smile just for a little bit, and I get to have fun doing it. And that's what this is all about, honestly. Just do an Uno reverse, literally, right? Would you want to stream as a career? Yes and no. I know that's kind of a very ambiguous and non-answer answer. If it got to a point where I could do this full time, I probably would. I probably would do this full time if I got to that point. But I'm not going to... If I naturally and organically got to a point, sure, yeah, whatever. But I'm not going to sit here and grind to try and get to that point. I think it's, if I tried to grind to get to that point, I feel like I would burn myself out and I'd end up mindlessly hating this. And I don't ever want to feel that way about streaming or anything like that. So if it naturally, organically happens, sure, absolutely, why not? But I'm never going to, that's never going to be the main focus of what I do, if that makes sense. I'm never going to sit there and force it to happen. My primary goal is to have fun, play video games, have fun, spend time with all of you guys. It's not to make a big fashionable career out of all of this, you know. Nice. Adult fish, 18 pounds. We're gonna save that for later, I think, so we have more money. Hey, thank you so much for the follow, Puffle Cakey. I appreciate it. I hope you're having fun. I've enjoyed having you in chat as well. There we go. Fairy slingshot, please be legit. Hey, that's legit. That's actually a really good item. Yeah, thank you so much for the follow, Puffle Cakey. I hope you're enjoying it. I hope you're having fun. That's what we want. We're not gonna take the owl. Yeah, have been enjoying. Thank you. No, thank you. I appreciate it. We're not gonna take the owl out. We're gonna see where this leads us because I do not remember and I did not write it down. In fact, I don't even remember leaving through here. So, actually, there we go. Yeah. Wow, what a landing. Alright. Let's make our way back here. I have no idea where this leads us to, and at this point I'm too scared to know. Obviously I'm not, I'm checking it, but still. Oh, this was, yeah, okay, so Hyrule to Gerudo equals Lake Hylia. Hyrule to Gerudo equals lake. And I just want to go back to Lon Lon Ranch. Lon Lon Ranch is the next place we're going. Without magic, there's no point going to that grotto down there, so Lon Lon's probably our next best bet. Having Zelda's letter is a good thing to get. Hopefully that's going to mark off some checks for us, and it's at the very least going to open the gate to Death Mountain Trail, which I've forgotten where that leads to, but it led to somewhere. I'm really bad at remembering these things, clearly. Actually, I don't think we've seen where Gerudo, where Cactus DMT goes to. Have we? Oh god, see, I can't even remember anything at this point. I'm already struggling to remember stuff. Okay, let's go back to Lon Lon. So, Lon Lon is vanilla. We know that at the very least. I think we actually have to do Zelda's... Nice. I think he's still asleep, isn't he? Yeah, he's... Okay, so he's still at Castle, so we do need the cuckoo to wake him up. That's fine. But we've got 2 pots up here that we can check. Excellent. Nothing. We're also going to check, there's a few, we're going to wait till daytime, come back here, and then we're going to check a few things. Check spoil log for the chicken. Alright, bet, we can do that. We're just going to stand outside for a hot minute so we can, there we go. So we can wait till daytime. There we go. Chicken. We can absolutely check spoil log for chicken. I will never complain about that. There we go. Chicken. Yeah, I did walk up there properly. Okay. Okay. Ooh, okay. I see it. I didn't mean to see part of this, but that's fine. The chicken is in the Gerudo Fortress Fairy Fountain. So we need Song of Storms for that. That's fine. We don't know where Song of Storms is, we can find it. That's perfectly fine. One thing that I did accidentally spot, and it's kind of because it's listed, it was listed as, in its title, it's a Way of the Hero item. I don't think you'd ever guess that the chicken was a Way of the Hero item, but there you go. So that's in the Gerudo Fortress. Oh yeah, I forgot you're here, Ringo. Nice. So yes, he is, the chicken is a Way of the Hero item, and it's in Gerudo Fortress. There you go. I did find Megaton Hammer, so Fire Temple might be a good one. Awesome checks for DMC. Nice! Okay, so songs seem to be at song locations. That's good to know. We can also see where that leads to, because that will be a randomized thing as well. I'm leaning towards Gerudo Fortress since I got my card and Epona song. Nice! Okay, yeah, Gerudo Fortress. Gerudo Fortress, for sure. Well, do you know where Fire Temple is? Oh, check that crate quickly. I didn't think that was gonna work, so I don't know why I tried. That's the actual room key. We've seen about 6 room key traps so far. So we actually have the legit room key finally. Took us long enough. Alright, while we are making our way to the storage shed, let's set up... Oh, I forgot to mark off the previous prediction. Yes, we did get 100 traps. Let's start a new prediction, a new gamba. Where am I? There I am. Alrighty, it is our classic fan favorite, heads or tails. Don't forget to get in your channel points for that. I'm looking forward to heads winning. No, I'm kidding. Okay. These cows look like they may have something for us later down the road, but again, we need a Epona song. What am I doing? We need a Epona song, and we need, well, that's it, just a Epona song, really, but still. Going all in. Ooh, all in, I'm hearing it. I don't know where it is, but I do know that my Forest Temple is foolish. You might find that Fire Temple is either GTG or Spirit. Just saying. Might explain both of them. Both the item sets. Anything? No, nothing. Alright, holy crow! J Buttcrumbs! 35.2k into heads. I hope for your sake it works out. Where does this lead us to? Fighting and iron knuckling is quicksand in GTGs or is pain. Is that in a time? Is that under a time limit as well? Because that sucks. I guess we're going back to Lake Hylia. Thanks, game. Thanks, game. Okay, I watch a lot of Smosh. And just, for anyone who's ever seen Smosh, you'll understand this. Just Angela Giordana going, thanks, Shane, has entered in my vocabulary aggressively and refuses to leave. It's there now. It's aggressive and it's there. Alright. Yeah, I had a feeling that was being timed, like that room was timed as well. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Okay, that's another trap. We are at 200 traps. We're going to be at 200 traps in a minute. Because, like, I anticipate that these 2 grass patches are also going to be traps. I love Angela, and I have a mother-to-mother attraction to Amanda. I love Amanda. She's so good. I mean, everyone at Smosh is like 10 out of 10. Hey, we have money, finally. Money's good. Let's just double check what was We couldn't afford anything in this shop, so I just want to check to see what was in this shop. Well, we know that's fake. I'm assuming that's real. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, excellent. So we now have 2 more owl statues. That's pretty solid, actually. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly duck into Majora's Mask for 3 seconds to see if the ocarina works. No, it does not. Excellent. That's good to know at the very least. So we do need a second ocarina to be able to have a in order to play an ocarina in Majora's Mask. I knew what I was saying. It's fine that nobody else does. Let's check night shops. Night shops here, and Richard check will be good. It does mean that we're sort of waiting around for nighttime, but that's perfectly fine. Speaking of which, you have 1 minute and 10 seconds, so a minute to get your Gamba predictions in for heads or tails. Heads is currently in the lead with 35,000 points. Which, if you ask me, is bonkers. So don't forget to get in your predictions for that if you want to see if you can cash in. We already checked all of this, so this is fine. We don't need to check it again, but there was one grass patch up the top of the hill that I do want to double check again. We don't have Zelda's Lullaby, so we're not going to bother with the fairy fountain at the moment. So we're just going to make... Or not. In fact, I'm just going to waste 10 rupees here. Just so I don't have to climb again. We're going to waste the 10 rupees. I'm okay with that. So while we're making our way here and waiting for nighttime, I'm going to give you an update on Muffin Town. The update is that there is no update on Muffin Town. I haven't been playing Animal Crossing all that much recently, primarily because I have been, between Christmas, New Year and all of that, I have been ridiculously busy. So, Muffin Town, I have kept up with it. I did do Toy Day activities, so we can rest assured that our villagers did in fact get toys for Christmas. But I have no update on any changes in animals and stuff like that. So hopefully on Thursday we will be doing a catch up of Muffin Town if I can, if I have some updates for it. Yeah, who's putting in their life savings right now? Gee, I wonder who. Clearly I got another heart piece there. Muffin Town! Yes, we will be we will be getting more of an update on Muffin Town at some point, I promise. Just in case you were wondering why we didn't get an update on Muffin Town today, especially considering it's been over a week, that's why. Primarily because I just haven't had time. Alright, cool. Let's get caught. Yeah, who's putting in their life savings? Who would have guessed? Has that Gamba officially closed? It has officially closed. We are going to quickly do Richard check and shops. And then we're going to do heads or tails. I just like to keep you all in suspense for a little bit. You know what I mean? Alright. Richard. Oh, Richard. Wherefore art thou, Richard? Come on. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Yeah, there you go. My cat's probably going to get really upset at the fact that I'm calling someone else good. Alright. Ooh. Are you going to electrocute me? It's like I know this game. It's like I know it. Oh dear. Okay. Thanks, game. My god. Alright. You're gonna freeze me? No, you're just gonna knock me backwards. Excellent. I'm a little chuffed that I managed to call the electrocution. I'm a little chuffed by that. Okay. Ooh. These are not good items. We'll take the loach. Or we won't. The prescription, I believe we already have. I just really wanted to see the knockback. Okay. She just tasered a kid. We gotta report it, right? Literally. Literally just tasered a kid. She don't even care. She doesn't even care. Despite being against them, I really hope Butt wins. So do I. I kind of really do hope that too. Alright, speaking of which. Heads or tails? Okay. 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 I am so sorry. I'm so sorry, J Buttcrumbs. Tails wins. I feel so bad. I feel so bad. That's your life savings. It's a gamble I'm willing to risk. I'm so sorry. There goes your life savings. Oh, I feel so bad. I got points back. Let's go. Oh, I feel so rotten about that. I promise you, J Buttcrumbs, you will get your points back some way. We just start a new game, but where it's like everyone except for J Buttcrumbs presses this button, everyone else presses the other button, and J Buttcrumbs wins. J Butt kicking and screaming right now, literally, right? Deku's great bait, and we don't want anything to do with that. Oh wow, okay. 19k. Oh boy, that was a 45,000 points goes to even 5 others. Wow. I do feel very bad about that. Okay, my fire temple is to Dungo, and that's a dungeon I can do. There you go. That's exciting. Alright, I think we have made an incredible start here so far. I think the next thing we can do, unfortunately, I think is, actually, let's go quickly before we finish up. We're not finishing up. Don't go anywhere. We're going to quickly check to see what CAC to Death Mountain Trail is. That's what we're going to do. Or is this CAC to Death Mountain Trail? This is probably CAC to Death Mountain Trail, isn't it? Hey, but good on Salbao for not reading it and keeping it legit. I was this close to freaking... I'm kidding. No, I felt really bad, but yeah, nah. Sorry. Coulda, shoulda, woulda, rigged it. No, I'm kidding. Alright, no, alright, cool. Let's present the letter just to make things interesting for ourselves. Perfect. There we go. Excellent. Okay. Okay. There's not too much else we can do here at the moment that I necessarily want to do. That's the difference. Ice trap, very nice. I also think I missed 2 ice traps before. There we go. So spinning wheel doesn't seem to work for me. Spinning the joystick doesn't seem to work for me. Maybe it'll work better for you, but it doesn't seem to work for me. That's a shame. That would have been really cool otherwise. Alright. We do know that the graveyard is foolish, so I'm not too worried about doing this. But just because something is foolish doesn't mean it doesn't have anything. It just means that it doesn't have anything that's winnable, like that you need to beat the game. Something like the bunny hood could be here, and that's considered foolish, but still pretty good for us, all things considered. Okay. For now, I think we are going to leave it here. We have made a great start. I think realistically, the next thing we would have to do is let time reset for Majora's Mask. But we're going to tackle that next time on Thursday, and as part of our New Year's Day stream, because this is our last stream of the year. How wild is that? Don't go anywhere, because we are going to find someone to raid, but I just want to say from me to you, thank you so much for everything in 2025. I started streaming at the beginning of this year as a way to sort of, I don't know, connect with people, as a way to, you know, make my life a little cheerier. I was stuck in a job that I really didn't enjoy. I was not exactly, I wanted to try new things, and I wanted to make up for a lackluster work life with a great personal life. And not only have I been able to do that, I've been able to meet all of you guys and grow a community. I made affiliate in May, which was incredible and something I never expected to happen. And now here I am with all of you guys, and it is incredible. And I just want to say thank you to everyone for everything in 2025. All the gift subs, the cheers, the bits, even the things that don't, like, you know, the follows, the chats, just being here in general. I appreciate it all. I appreciate all of you guys. Whoa! Thank you, Sal. Happy New Year, and here's to an amazing 2026. You have a small but loyal fan base, and I'm so glad I found you on Twitch. I'm so glad you're here, Ducky. Thank you so much, and thank you for the 50 bits as well. Yeah, thank you to everyone here in 2025. Whether you joined right at the beginning or literally just today, I appreciate every single one of you. I am so excited for everything we're going to get up to in 2026, all the people we're going to meet, all the randomizers we're going to do, all the ridiculous stuff we're going to get up to. I am so excited to see all of it happen, and I can't wait to do it all with you guys. So thank you so much. I hope you have a very happy new year. I hope you have a very safe new year. Whatever you're doing, I hope you have a great time and just stay safe out there. It's sometimes a rough world, so just please stay safe, stay merry, have fun. And I will see you on Thursday, aka next year. Let's find someone to raid. Now that we've gotten the mushy dushy out of the way, let's find someone to raid. I am seeing quite a few names that I'm excited to see. I won't send you to someone who's doing reruns again this time, because I accidentally did that last time. Alright, let's find someone. Good night, everyone. Yeah, good night, everyone. Thank you so much. It is a classic. Aeneas is up. Oh, literally, I just clicked on Aeneas as I read you saying Aeneas is up. I just clicked start raid on Aeneas. So let's go join Aeneas for a no-hit enemy randomizer. One-hit KO attempts. Oof. I'm also just watching the preview of that, and there's P-hats in the fire temple, and that is scary. So don't forget to, if you're interested in Aeneas' content, they do a lot of Ocarina of Time one-hit randomizers and no-hit randomizers and all of that. So don't forget to check them out. Don't forget to join the raid. Say hi in chat. Watch their content. Give them a follow if you're interested. We're all small streamers trying to do our part, and we all appreciate spreading the love around. But for now, I will see you all. Thank you again so much for everything today and this year, and I cannot wait to hear all about it. Don't forget to join the Discord if you want to hear more. But yeah, have a great night, and bye! What a year.